but I believe in certain things. Coaching is the most wonderful sport in the world. To be able to deal with young people. See, you can go into business, you can make a lot of money. But when you die, that ends. But when you're in coaching, you have a chance to be significant. The difference is when you help other people be successful. And that lasts many a lifetime. The most rewarding thing about coaching is not money. I know they read about people making $6 million. I went to Notre Dame. They said there are certain things in Notre Dame are not negotiable. Don't think you're going to come here and change them. I said, what are they? He said, well, one thing, we have a policy that the head football coach is not allowed to make more than the president of Notre Dame. And the president of Notre Dame is a priest that took them out of poverty. You don't go into coaching because of money. You don't do it for money. What you do it is because of the relationship and the effect you have on young people. I would give a questionnaire to our athletes. Who influenced your life the most and why? And in 90% of the responses, it was always a coach. Not necessarily a football coach, a basketball coach, but a coach. Not necessarily a head coach, but a coach. The people on the high school level particularly, you have a tremendous influence on people's lives. And that's all coaching is. When I went to Notre Dame, Father Joyce, or Father Hesburgh said to me, I can name you the head coach of Notre Dame. I can give you that title. See, people can name you the head lacrosse coach. They can give you a title because titles come from above. But what he said is, I cannot name you the leader. I can name you the coach. I can give you titles that's from above. Players will determine the leader. Leaders are determined from below. And if you're going to be a leader as a coach, there's a couple things I find you really need, regardless of the sport. Number one, you have to have a vision where you want to take that program. A vision, whether it be to a championship, conference championship, you have to have a vision where you want to go. You have to have a plan of how you're going to get there. You have to lead by example. But more importantly, you have to hold people accountable. See, to me, life's a matter of choices. Wherever we are, good or bad, it's because of choices we make. You choose to drop out of school, you choose to do drugs, you choose to run with wrong people. You're choosing to fail. Wherever we are, good or bad, it's because of choices we make. And I want players to understand that they're going to be held accountable for their choices. People say, what's the difference between athletes today and 25 years ago? Same difference I see in society. Today, everybody wants to talk about their rights and their privileges. 25 years ago, people talked about their obligations and their responsibilities. I'm a great believer that when you join a team, you join a business, you get married, you bring a child into the world, you have obligations, you have responsibilities, and we cannot take them lightly. That's why I think the greatest obligation we have as a coach is not to be popular, not to be well-liked, but to make them the very best we possibly can. And part of that is understanding the obligation they have to their teammates. If you want to swing your fist, that's fine. You have the right to swing your freedom of your fist. But the freedom to swing your fist ends where the other guy's nose begins. Your freedom to do what you want to do starts with your obligation to other people. And I feel that so strongly. And that's the greatest thing about team. And you can't be a great coach. You can't have people be held accountable if you feel insecure. There are basically two types of coaches. Those that lift up and those that pull people down. I think one of the most important things to be a coach in any sport is to have great faith and confidence in yourself and what you want to do and how you're going to do it.